Hello, I'm Steve G. Jones, clinical hypnotherapist. When listening to this recording, be sure to only listen to it at night when you are safe and no one and nothing will disturb you. At the end of this recording, you will be given suggestions to fall into a restful sleep. If you are under a doctor's care, you should always consult your physician before using this recording. Never play this recording in a moving vehicle. Thank you, and enjoy. All right now. Allow your entire body to loosen. And now take 3 deep breaths on my call. All right, breathing in, expanding your lungs, filling them with air. That's right, hold it for a second. And slowly breathe out. Get all of the air out of your lungs. Good. Breathing in again. And hold it. And exhale. And one more deep breath in. And hold it. And exhale very slowly. Take your time for this breath. And then continue breathing at your own pace, easily, effortlessly, comfortably. And each time you breathe, feel how relaxing it is to just breathe in and out. With your chest rising and falling, so rhythmic, and allows you to relax deeper and deeper. Just taking time to focus on your breathing allows you to relax. Notice that you are more relaxed now than you were a few moments ago, and you will continue to relax more and more as you just focus on your breathing. Your body is at ease, and your mind is at ease. Now, let's take a journey. This journey will involve all of your senses and will further relax you. You find yourself on your own private island. You are on the beach of your private island. You notice that the island is small. And you can see where the beach curves in both directions. It is surrounding a jungle, a relaxing, peaceful jungle. And as you look out at the water, notice the colors of the water. Imagine the clear water Notice the reef that is just beyond the sand, and it causes the water to have various shades of blue and green. You see them now: turquoise, light green, brilliant blue, sea foam green, and several other colors. And you look up at the sky and notice how bright blue it is. There are several large clouds in the sky. They are big and white. You notice them moving slowly in the sky, and they change shapes as they move. Watch the clouds as they transform in front of you. The water then distracts you. You notice about 100 yards in front of you, there is a barrier in the water. This barrier is protecting your island and causing the waves to break on it. Listen to the waves as they break on the rocks. The sound is soothing, and you enjoy it. You take a few steps forward and walk into the water just a little bit. It is completely calm here. The water is just the right temperature. The water is soothing to your skin. This relaxes you and puts your mind at ease. Now you decide to get out of the water and you walk slowly across the beach and into a pleasant grove of palm trees, taking your time to walk slowly and enjoy this beautiful day. And as you walk, you see a coconut in front of you, and you reach down and pick up this coconut. You are able to open it easily by tapping it on a rock. It opens easily for you. And at first, you smell the coconut. It smells sweet and calms you. You then tilt the coconut and taste the coconut milk. tastes clean and sweet. And you leave the coconut behind and continue walking through the palm trees. As you walk, you admire the tall palms swaying in the breeze. You then look in front of you and notice there is a small clearing in the trees. In between two trees is a hammock, and you decide that you will lie in the hammock and rest. So you walk very slowly over to the hammock, and you climb in and make yourself very comfortable. The hammock sways very gently, and as you lie there, you focus on relaxing your entire body. Focus on relaxing yourself completely, starting with your head. Feel the muscles in your face and jaw relax. Good. Moving down to your neck and shoulders, you relax every muscle. Feel all of the tension release. Your arms, your hands, and your fingers lie loosely by your side as you sway gently in the hammock, focusing on relaxing your core, your lower back, your sides, your abdominal muscles. Everything is relaxing more and more. Now the relaxation moves further down your body to your hips and buttocks. You relax these muscles even more. That feels so good. Relax your thighs. Relax your knees. Relax your calves and shins. Your legs are now completely relaxed. Feel the relaxation moving down to your ankles, your feet, your toes. All tension is gone from your feet. Your entire body is now very relaxed. Enjoy this relaxation as you now focus on relaxing your mind. That's right. Just letting all of those random thoughts go now. Letting them go. Releasing them from your mind. and you focus on relaxing more deeply, relaxing further, enjoying swaying in the hammock. You enjoy this feeling of total relaxation of your body, mind, and spirit. You easily and effortlessly get out of the hammock and walk a little further into the safe, relaxing jungle of palm trees, walking and relaxing, allowing yourself to relax more and more. To relax more deeply now. And as you walk, you realize that you are walking to an area where there are no more trees, and soon you find yourself looking out at the ocean again. Only this time you're on top of a large sand dune. On the side of this sand dune, there is a pathway of 10 steps leading back down to the sandy beach. And you stand on top of this dune and look down the steps. In just a few moments, I will count down from 10 to 1. And with each number I count, you will take one step down, so that by the time I reach the number 1, you will be at the bottom of the steps, and you will be completely relaxed, because the lower I count, the lower you go on the steps, and the lower you go on the steps, the more you relax. Starting with the number 10, and you take the safe first step down the steps, relaxing as you go. 9, down another step, so very, very relaxed. 8, down, walking and relaxing on this beautiful day, walking back down toward the beach, enjoying your time here, relaxing more deeply with each step you take now. Seven, down another step, so very relaxed as you walk. Walking, unwinding, letting go. That's right. Allowing yourself to drift deeper and deeper into a state of total relaxation. Each step you take relaxes you more deeply now. Six, down another step, so very relaxed, just letting go, unwinding, drifting as you walk down the steps. Five, another step down, and you relax a little more deeply now as you go down the steps, and you relax more and more. Four, so very, very relaxed, taking your time to go down the steps slowly and safely. Three, down another step. Two, extremely relaxed now, and with the next number you will take the final step and you will be completely relaxed in every part of your body, mind, and spirit. All right now, 1. You've reached the bottom of the sand dune, and you are completely relaxed. And now I would like you to imagine yourself as a small plant. That's right. Imagine yourself as a small plant. A plant which has the appropriate amount of nutrients and water and fertilizer to grow and grow into a larger plant. So imagine yourself now growing. Feel yourself growing. Feel your leaves reaching upward toward the sun, turning greener. Absorbing the powerful rays from the sun. And you are able to change the sun's energy into usable energy so that you can continue to grow. feel yourself pulling water up now from the soil. And along with the water, you also pull up nutrients. And feel yourself being in a safe place, safe and protected. A place where you can continue to grow. Feel yourself growing now. Reaching upward higher and higher toward the sky. And as you see yourself grow, notice your leaves are very bright green. That's right. And the soil feeds those roots. As you now feel yourself turning into a small tree, and you continue growing and reaching higher and higher, expanding your possibilities, continuing to absorb nutrients and sunlight, using the air around you, taking from it what you need, converting that to usable energy. You absorb the warm, beautiful sunlight, and you become stronger and stronger and more powerful. Feel yourself developing spiritually now. That's right. Feel all this growth taking a spiritual form now. You are reaching forward higher and higher, becoming more and more abundant. And you are now imagining yourself as a tree. You see that you are able to give back to the environment. You are able to provide shade. Shade for the creatures around you, and protection. You are so relaxed as you continue to grow. To expand higher and higher. Becoming a very beautiful tree. That's right. So very, very beautiful. And you realize that you are a very special tree. Because you produce beautiful flowers. Much like the lotus flower. Beautiful flowers for all to enjoy. You are the essence of abundance. You attract wealth to you. That's right. Imagine yourself similar to a fully formed, beautiful tree with flowers, and you attract wealth to you. Wealth of a physical nature and a wealth of happiness in general, a wealth of friends. You are abundant in all ways. You allow these energies to flow through you, and you give back wealth to the universe in the form of your talent, in the form of your abilities. That's right. You are now part of the cycle of giving and receiving. Wealth and happiness flow through you. You are able to easily attract money because money flows through you. You give a portion of that money back to the universe, and you continue the cycle and continue to grow and continue to reach higher and higher, continuing the cycle of giving and receiving. You are very abundant now, and you imagine yourself as a very tall, very powerful tree with extensive roots, so that you are sturdy, firm. You are very strong. That's right. And you will continue to grow in this manner, growing higher and higher, yet remaining firm, solid, reaching higher and higher, continuing to grow, continuing to grow, continuing to grow spiritually, financially, emotionally, creatively, and continuing to grow in happiness. You will continue to grow in all of these ways because you are the personification of abundance. So I'd like you now to focus on growing spiritually. And I'd like you to imagine yourself engaging in spiritual activities think for a moment about certain activities which you are interested in, whether you have pursued them or not. Just think about spiritual activities which appeal to you. And if you have not already done so, you will follow these thoughts and make them real. You will allow yourself to have spiritual interests. These interests will allow you and cause you to engage in spiritual activities, whether it's yoga, meditation, whatever it may be for you is fine. It's your way of experiencing yourself spiritually and relating to the world in a spiritual way. Because as you become abundant, you let go of fear, you let go of concern, and you simply reach forward and outward more and more, and you continue to grow. Now I'd like you to imagine yourself growing financially. Imagine what this would look like. See your financial situation now. Just take a good, honest look at where you are financially. Wherever you are is okay, because very soon you are going to be abundant financially. This will happen because you believe in yourself. You believe in giving and receiving. So as you expand your possibilities, you realize that your bank account will increase as well, and you are very open to the idea of receiving money and keeping part of it for yourself. You allow yourself to increase financially. You allow yourself to be abundant financially. And this means letting go of the obstacles of the past. So if there are any obstacles which are just residual effects from the past, I invite you now to let them go. Imagine them just disappearing now. All financial obstacles are imaginary. You created them in your mind. They don't exist. They never did. Either someone told you they existed, or you imagined that they existed. But those obstacles do not exist anywhere except in your mind. So let them go now. Cast them out of your mind, because you have decided, you have made up your mind that you are going to be financially abundant. So over the next few days and weeks and months, you will accumulate more and more and more wealth. And you will will hold on to this wealth, giving back a portion of it, but most of it is for you. And it's okay to be wealthy. It is okay to be rich. It is okay to be financially abundant. Because just like the tree, when you are abundant, you then have the ability to give back. And as you relax more and more, you realize that you will also be abundant emotionally. So focus on this now. Imagine yourself being abundant emotionally. This means that if you have sadness, you acknowledge it by saying, "That hurts, but I'm okay." Rather than avoiding emotions, you acknowledge them. This takes the charge out of them. At the same time, you acknowledge the fact that you are okay. At the core of your being, you are rock solid. You always have been. And you know this. So when things happen which upset you emotionally, you always acknowledge them by saying, "That hurts." But you immediately follow it by saying, "But I'm okay." This allows the charge of that emotion to pass through you and away from you, leaving you once again calm and able to deal with any situation, because at your core, at the essence of your being, at the center of who you are, there is something rock solid, which always has been solid and always will be, and that is who you are. So realize that you are going to be abundant emotionally. And that also means that you will be able to experience pure joy in your life. And you will be able to do this simply by following your heart, by going where your heart tells you to go, by listening to your instincts, by listening to that voice inside you which directs you. That is you talking to yourself, giving yourself advice. You've always known what you like and what you don't like, but now you are going to start paying attention to those things. And you are going to dismiss from your life things you don't like, and you are going to attract to your life things which you do like. This will allow you to experience pure joy on a regular basis as you become more and more abundant emotionally, and you realize that you will also be abundant creatively. You are, at your essence, a creative genius. I want you now to imagine yourself engaging in an activity which is creative, whether it's painting or writing, any kind of creativity. It could be acting, anything at all, anything, any activity in which you are expressing yourself creatively. Imagine yourself engaging in that activity now, being powerfully creative, bringing into this world something from you, something which this world hasn't seen yet, something from deep inside your soul, tapping into your creativity and being abundant creatively allows you to live like this, allows you to live a very creative life, a life in which you are constantly bringing forth into the world wonderful things from deep within yourself, getting in tune with your creativity allows you to live more abundantly, and you realize that you will also be abundant in happiness. See yourself now surrounded by friends, people who have your best interests in mind. See yourself very happy with them, very happy and pleased that you have so many wonderful friends in your life. See yourself attracting happiness to you, happy situations, a happy future, a happy present, happy people. And all of the wonderful people in your life are there because you first believed in yourself and your possibilities for growth, starting from that small plant and allowing yourself to receive what you needed from the environment to become a powerful tree, giving back to the world. And because you took those first steps and began developing yourself, you now see yourself surrounded by happy people, people who are positive and forward-thinking, and you realize that you will continue to grow in all of these ways, spiritually, financially, emotionally, creatively, and you will continue to grow and increase in happiness, being happy, and being surrounded by happy people, because the truth is that you are very abundant, and as you continue to relax, you realize that you have the power within you to change. You are capable of changing, and you embrace the idea of being abundant. So I'd like you to now see yourself 6 months from now, living your life on your terms, having grown spiritually, having sought out spiritual avenues of expression, having grown financially, having drawn to you unlimited wealth. And I would like you to see yourself also being very emotionally stable, very calm, yet very happy, and also being very creative, because you have explored your creative self, and you are now engaged in creative pursuits, expressing your creativity in new and exciting and fun ways. And I'd like you to now imagine yourself a year from now, having developed all of these areas even more fully, being extremely abundant, having friends surrounding you with happiness, being spiritually engaged in life, being financially wealthy, being rich, and being okay with that, and being emotionally fine. That's right. You deal with your emotions easily, naturally, and see yourself having brought great works of creativity into the world for all to enjoy. You see yourself being very successful and very abundant. So relax now and realize that everything is going to be just fine. And as you continue to relax, every breath you take is soothing you. Focus now on your breathing. I wonder how much attention you have paid to the many different thoughts floating through your mind. Your mind is so active even while it relaxes. And then you can become aware of how difficult it is to remember what I was talking about exactly 7 minutes ago. And you can try to remember what I was saying 9 minutes ago, or what you were thinking 4 minutes ago. But doesn't it seem like too much work to try to remember all of that? It takes more effort than it's worth. So relax. Relax comfortably and understand that you don't have to remember what I was saying when it's too much work to do. You can choose to remember to forget what I said, or to forget to remember what I said. The choice is yours. All right, now, if you should be listening to this recording at night, you will fall into a deep and very peaceful sleep. And while you're asleep and dreaming, understand that your subconscious mind will be processing every word I have said. And each time you hear these words, these suggestions become more and more powerful for you. Each and every time you listen to these words, these suggestions become more and more a part of your being. Each and every time you listen to this recording, you become more and more the person of your choosing, a relaxed, comfortable, confident person. And that feels wonderful. And when you awaken in the morning, you will be well rested, refreshed, revitalized, and ready for a new day. And that feels wonderful.